Oh, welcome back. It's another beautiful day. Okay, I'm lying. It's the same day. But today, we have a slightly different gun. We have a very old gun. Not a real antique. But it's the gun I started with many years ago. So let's go take a look at it. Okay. Like I said, this is an oldie. This is a CVA, or Connecticut Valley Arms, Hawken. This is actually this is the first muzzleloader I ever bought. And the reason why I bought it was the cheapest. Hey, I was young, didn't have a whole lot of money. Couldn't afford beautiful custom guns, which almost didn't exist back then. Over the years, it got changed. It got all tacked up like Jeremiah Johnson, and I chose a flintlock. Originally, they had double set triggers, but this one had an issue with the double set trigger. Like, it'd like to go off when it wasn't supposed to. Yeah, it happens with cheap guns. The lock on this gun is cheap. It's cheesy. It barely holds a half cock now. I haven't really wanted to work on it because it don't go out in the woods. But this gun, let's see how close I can get. I don't know if you can see all that. This was a woods gun. This is something I dragged out in the woods forever. You can see all the rust on it from being out in the rain and the snow. All that good stuff. I use a frizz install on this because I don't trust the half cock anymore. So if the gun does decide to go off when I don't want it to, the flint will strike this piece of leather. You can see it here. It'll strike that leather, not draw a spark, and keep the gun from going off. Yeah, it's all tacked. All sorts of tack work on it. I actually did use these kind of pointy ones because when I was wearing gloves, it gave my hand a lot of traction. It wouldn't lose a gun while I was walking. And this stock used to be really shiny, but now it's just kind of worn out. I'm never going to refinish it. I'm going to leave it all nasty and manky. It's so bad that my feathers look really threadbare. Now, I had a guy ask me one time when I go to the shooting matches and shit, why do I hang a feather off my gun? Well, let's see. That's why. You can see which way the wind's blowing right at my muzzle. And if I can read downrange further, I can see how the wind is acting down there. You wouldn't think wind would affect a 50 caliber rifle. You'd be surprised. At 100 yards, it can definitely blow your shot out of the black. Now, I'm shooting again at 100 yards, which we saw in my other video. I had a hard time seeing the target, but I'm going to do my best. See what I can do. Sun's kind of changed around a little bit. Got a little less shade down there. I don't know if you can see that. I can't see it. But that little white dot down there is my target. It's not a real big one. But we're going to give this a try. So I'm going to get myself set up and get the shooting. Okay. Let's see. No microphone. You can't hear a word I'm saying. Yeah, we're doing good. Or maybe you can. Let's get a dry patch on this. This is the only gun I have that has a fiberglass ramrod on it. Huh, okay. Should be good to go. Oh yeah, I need different powder. Gotta have the correct powder for this gun. I use 2F. This one had 3F in it. And 70 grains. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what kind of damage I can do with this. I don't know if you noticed that, but I didn't have my earplugs in. Where did my earplugs go? Oh, on my neck. That was good. Huh. Low left. I don't expect much out of this gun. It was good enough to take a deer at 50 to 100 yards, so I was happy with it. that's better. Just aim a little higher and to the right. Now half the reasons I'm shooting to the left is I'm not shooting right in front of my target. The target is actually shooting kind of kitty corner to it. So it tends to shoot, when you shoot at that kind of an angle, you tend to go left. Unless your target's to your right of you, then you tend to shoot right. At least that's my experience. Now, I can't really move the tables, and I can't really move the target. So I'm just kind of stuck shooting a little catawampus off to the left. It's alright. All works. I mean, this has been a good shooting gun. Very capable of keeping it in the black of that, the black part of that target. All over the black, but, keeping it in there. This is the same load I used to hunt with. Not a really powerful load. It's 70 grains of 2F, a 490 ball, and a 18 thousandths patch. Oh, that is not good. Ew. I was sitting on a wasp nest, or hornet's nest. Okay. We're back. Had to get rid of a wasp nest, or a hornet's nest. Hopefully I get a sting in the butt. I did it again without the earplugs. Oh. Fortunately, muzzle loaders aren't real loud. Oh, that's kind of doing a little better than I thought. Let's try one more. Oopsie. Went high right on that one. Well, go down and take a look. But I won't make you suffer watching me walk, listen to me walk down there. All right. Okay, we're back here. And we got 2 in the black, 1 high right, and 1 low. Still having the same problem seeing the target, but you can kind of see I'm kind of off kilter. I probably should have put the target here in front of this backer, but you see halfway up there's a spool that they use for, I don't know, short range or whatever. I don't know. I probably would miss it, but I didn't want to take that chance. Alright, well, so you're back up there. Alright. We're back up on the firing line. And it's been a hell of a day. Seems like when I come to this particular range, something usually happens to me. One time there was a mishap with a 22. I'm not going to tell you how that was. Another time I was here, I wound up dehydrating myself. Pretty badly, actually. And this time, well, this is for you left-handers when you shoot a right-handed flintlock. I want to show you something. Let me turn the camera. You may wonder why I wear a long sleeve shirt when shooting a right-handed flintlock. That's why. Yep. That hurts. A lot. Not so much now, but yep. Let me get this back up here. Yeah. Off camera, thankfully, because it would have been a lot of 4-letter expletives in rapid succession. I was priming the gun, closed the pan, pulled the hammer to full cock, still had my right hand on the barrel, just ahead of the lock, holding the gun steady over here on the little bench rest. And didn't that hammer come down, strike the prison, and the gun go bang? I told you this gun had a kind of a screwy lock work. And I'll show you. There's no half cock anymore. That's full cock, but well, it's not going to do it. I closed it, and this sucker just went click. Oh, let me get to that. Yeah, now it hit the half cock. Yeah. That's why I don't shoot this gun a lot anymore. I mean, I like it. I probably should take this lock apart and try and fix it. But it's been just sitting in the rack looking pretty. Or, okay, not so pretty. Yeah, the gun's got gave me a lot of memories over the years. Deer taken, black powder shoots that I went to when I first started out. No, that gun never won me an award. I've shot it so much that it's literally wearing itself out. And years ago, you used to be able to get locks for these things, for these particular guns. But CVA doesn't make traditional guns anymore. They do all inlines and, you know, plastic stocks and look like Remington 700s with a stick under the barrel. All right, I'm not going to pick on you inline guys. You guys, you know, you do your thing, I do my thing. I'm a traditionalist. But now I got to go home and explain to the wife why my arm is now tattooed again. Well, I've done it before. It's happened to me in the past. And you can still see little marks. I even got them on my belly where I was shooting a right-handed flintlock, and I had the gun in close to me, and I was pulling the hammer back and slipped, whatever. The gun went bang, and actually it was probably this gun, and blew a hole in my shirt and tattooed my belly with powder burns. So that's the safety tip for the day. Wear long sleeves. And I was a dummy. I had long sleeves on. I pulled them up. Would that have saved me? A little bit. I still would have gotten some powder burns, and I probably would have ruined a pretty good shirt. But yeah, it's definitely an ouch. So you guys can laugh at me now because I boo-booed. Now, you have a good day. You guys stay safe. You left-handers out there shooting a right-handed gun, watch your forearm. We'll see you in the next one. Thought I'd throw this in at the end. Just thought I'd show you what actually happened. I don't know if you can see it, or you should be able to. Can you see what's missing? Now, those of you that play with locks on muzzle loaders, or traditional muzzle loaders, you see what happened? The sear spring broke. So there was nothing holding the sear release to engage the full cock notch. And that will do it every damn time. Oh, now I gotta fix a gun. Anyway, see you guys later.